As America ages, there's increasing focus on protecting our seniors from elder financial abuse. The federal government, as well as state and local governments, are creating new laws and amending old ones to expand this protection. Communities throughout our country are also addressing how seniors may be safeguarded from financial exploitation. Journalism at its best sounds the alarm bell in asking hard questions about how institutions, our laws are failing us. Journalists are now asking questions about how some guardians and conservators appointed to protect vulnerable adults become perpetrators of elder financial abuse. More specifically, is the adult guardianship and probate court system being used to exploit elderly people for profit? In the words of one journalist, it is a nightmare that many families have faced over the last few years, but one that has gone on mostly without public notice. An elderly parent or loved one is suddenly stripped of his or her rights and forced into a court guardianship program that opens them up to financial exploitation, sometimes siphoning their life savings and estates until there is nothing left. Families desperate to find answers and get justice are stuck in years of court battles to rectify the situation. At Hackard Law, we focus on estate trust and elder financial abuse litigation. Given our focus, we have current and up-to-date experience in the issues of the day related to the financial exploitation of seniors. To use a medical analogy, we're like emergency room physicians who staff a very busy Level 1 trauma center. It doesn't take long to see what kind of activities produce the most grievous of injuries. Groups have sprung up around the country to bring attention to the vulnerability of an elderly person's estate, to the wrongdoing of an avaricious guardian or conservator, a fiduciary. Such groups highlight the senior's vulnerability. The guardian or conservator is authorized by a court to take all of the financial assets of an elder. Financial assets are changed into the name of the fiduciary. All control now rests with the fiduciary. The fiduciary uses the elder's money to pay his or her own fees, as well as attorney's fees. Family challenges to the actions of a fiduciary miscreant are funded with family money and essentially defended with family money. It's very hard to fight back. So it's gratifying to see that both the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives have looked at this issue and are doing something about it. Senate Bill 178 has passed both bodies and is now sitting on President Trump's desk. The committee report on the legislation notes that for a nation that prides itself on institutionalized care and financial support for its older population, the United States continues to fall short in efforts to end the abuse and exploitation of our nation's elderly population. The report acknowledges financial exploitation of seniors as the most widespread of all the forms of elder abuse. Abuse of powers under a guardianship, conservatorship, or power of attorney are included in the list of elder financial exploitation. And such exploitation may result in the loss of a lifetime of savings or a family home. Senate Bill 178 is cited as the Elder Abuse Prevention and Prosecution Act. Section 501 of the Act referenced as court-appointed guardianship oversight activities under the Elder Justice Act of 2009 provides for demonstration programs to assess the fairness and the effectiveness, timeliness, safety, integrity, and accessibility of adult guardianship and conservatorship proceedings, including the appointment and the monitoring of the performance of court-appointed guardians and conservators, and to implement changes deemed necessary as a result of the assessments, such as mandating background checks for all potential guardians and conservators, and implementing systems to enable the annual accountings and other required conservatorship and guardianship filings to be completed, filed, and reviewed electronically in order to simplify the filing process for conservators and guardians. And of course, this would better enable courts to identify discrepancies and to detect fraud and the exploitation of protected persons. For families who've been harmed by the exploitation from miscreant guardians or conservators, this law, hopefully to be signed by President Trump, brings hope that their voices will be heard. No one is above the law, including court-appointed guardians and conservators. The law's commitment to supporting a multi-pronged approach to prevent elder financial abuse and protect victims and prosecute elder abuse crimes is needed. So if your family's been threatened because of elder financial abuse, you can call us at Hackard Law. We're dedicated to protecting clients and making wrongdoers answer for their actions. Our number is 916-313-3030. We look forward to hearing your story. Thank you.